The unexpected wonders of bananas. Ever wonder why bananas are never lonely? Greetings to those intrigued by the unanticipated, the peculiar, and the downright bizarre. Welcome to the whimsical universe of bananas. Yes, bananas. Those vibrant crescent-shaped treats that splash an array of color onto your morning meal and inject an explosion of taste into your smoothies. To get things started, here's an entertaining tidbit. Bananas are the ultimate social butterflies of the fruit kingdom. Why, you might ask? These fruits flourish in clusters, known affectionately as hands. Just like humans, they tend to stick close to each other, growing and prospering as a community. Thus, a banana is never by itself. They're always surrounded by their buddies, ready for an enjoyable gathering. But hold on, there's even more. Brace yourself to have your mind utterly astonished. Bananas are technically classified as berries. Indeed, you heard it correctly. In the botanical realm, a berry is a fruit that originates from the ovary of a single flower and is filled with seeds. This description fits our banana perfectly. Now, let's delve into popularity. Within the broad spectrum of fruits, bananas are the undisputed champions. They've clinched the title of the world's most beloved fruit, with more bananas being consumed annually than apples and oranges combined. Their practical, naturally provided packaging and sweet, creamy flavor make them an international delicacy. And finally, an interesting nugget of information that might change your perspective on bananas. They can actually enhance your sleep quality. That's correct. Bananas are packed with magnesium and potassium, minerals that limber up your muscles. They also boast an amino acid named tryptophan that your body transforms into serotonin, the feel-good hormone that aids in improving your sleep. So the next time feeling a bit lonely, reach for a banana. It's brimming with companionship and positive energy. The hilarious truth about sneezes. Did you know that you can't sneeze closing your eyes? Go ahead, give it a try. Yes, you heard it right. This peculiar phenomenon is a reflex action. It's your body's way of protecting your eyes from potential germs that might be expelled during the process. Here's how it works. When something irritates your nose lining, your brain sends a signal to close your eyes and sneeze, expelling that irritant. So, even if you try with all your might, you won't be able to keep your eyes open during a sneeze. It's nature's way of playing peekaboo. Now on to the speed of a sneeze. Hold on to your hats, because a sneeze can reach a mind-blowing speed of 100 miles per hour. That's faster than a cheetah. So the next time you sneeze, remember, you're performing a speed demon act, right there in your living room. And about that popular myth that your heart stops when you sneeze. Sounds scary, right? But no need to fret, it's just a myth. What actually occurs is that the pressure in your chest changes due to the sneeze, and your heart might alter its rhythm slightly, but rest assured, it never stops. So, breathe easy, your sneezes aren't trying to give you a heart attack. And finally, have you ever wondered why people say "bless you" after a sneeze? This tradition has its roots in ancient times when sneezes were believed to expel evil spirits from the body. To keep these spirits from returning, people would say, "God bless you." Although we now know that sneezes are just your body's way of combating irritants, the tradition of saying "bless you" has persisted. So the next time you sneeze, remember it's your body's own mini-storm. The surprising world of ants. Did you know that ants are the world's strongest creatures in relation to their size? Now that's a mind-boggling fact to start off with. These tiny creatures can carry up to 50 times their own body weight. To put that into perspective, if you were an ant, you could hoist a car over your head. And here's another surprising tidbit. Ants don't sleep. Yes, you heard it right. No naps, no siestas, no snoozing. While we humans spend roughly a third of our lives catching Z's, ants work around the clock without a wink of sleep. Now that's what I call dedication. But wait, there's more. These little powerhouses have not one but two stomachs. One for their own nourishment, and another to store food for the colony. It's kind of like having a built-in takeaway bag. They collect food, store it in their social stomach, and when they get back to the nest, they regurgitate it to share with their fellow ants. Talk about a communal spirit. And speaking of colonies, did you know that ant colonies function without a boss or leader? Each ant knows its job and does it. It's like they're born with an inbuilt job description. They have workers, soldiers, and even a queen, but no boss. It's a perfect example of teamwork and synchronized functioning. Did you ever think that these tiny insects we often overlook could be so fascinating? They are the epitome of strength, perseverance, and teamwork. Ants have been around for millions of years, surviving and thriving in some of the world's harshest environments. They've even been to space. Yes, ants have been sent to the International Space Station for research. So, next time you see an ant, remember, it's not just a small insect. It's a tireless worker, a super strong lifter, a sleepless soldier, a food sharer, and a space traveler. So, never underestimate an ant. It might just be stronger, busier, and hungrier than you. Chapter 1. The Intriguing Life of Penguins. Ever wondered why penguins don't get cold feet? Not just when it comes to taking the plunge in icy waters, but also in matters of the heart? Brace yourselves as we dive into the intriguing life of these tuxedoed birds. In the bone-chilling Antarctic cold, while we'd be desperately clutching our hot cocoa, penguins are chilling, quite literally, without a worry in the world. Now, how do they manage that without their feet freezing off, you ask? Well, it's all down to their unique circulation system. Penguins have a miraculous network of blood vessels in their feet, which conserves heat by adjusting the amount of warm blood that gets to their feet. When it gets too cold, the system restricts blood flow so the temperature of their feet just hovers above freezing. Quite a nifty trick, isn't it? But it's not all about the cold. Penguins are also pretty savvy when it comes to hydration. They drink seawater, yes, seawater. Now, before you cringe, remember, they have a special gland behind their eyes that filters out the salt. So they're always hydrated and ready for their next adventure. Now let's talk about love, penguin style. When a male penguin falls head over heels for a female, he embarks on a mission to find the smoothest, most perfect pebble he can find. Once he's found the perfect pebble, he presents it to his beloved. If she accepts, they're engaged. It's a pebble, not a diamond, but hey, it's the thought that counts, right? Penguins, they're fascinating creatures with some serious survival skills and an endearing sense of romance. They're resilient, adaptable, and they know how to keep their cool, literally and figuratively. So if you're feeling cold, remember, be more like a penguin. Chapter: The Most Surprising Facts Covered. You're in for a treat. Ready for a quick recap of our remarkable fact expedition? Let's jump in without delay. Our first fun destination, the intriguing realm of bananas. Have you ever considered that bananas qualify as berries, while strawberries don't? Here's an extra tidbit for you: bananas are sociable. When bananas coexist, they ripen more rapidly. So if you're ever feeling isolated, bear in mind, you're never truly alone. Even bananas thrive better in pairs. Our journey then led us to the humorous truth about sneezes. These spontaneous explosions can travel at an incredible velocity of 100 miles per hour, and the range, it can extend up to 5 feet. So when you feel a sneeze coming on, be prepared. You're on the verge of firing a speedy and possibly messy biological projectile. We then explored the awe-inspiring world of ants. These miniature powerhouses are astonishingly robust, capable of lugging up to 50 times their own weight, and they never rest. Dream about that level of productivity. They also possess 2 stomachs, one for their own nourishment and one for sharing meals with their peers. Hence, if you're ever feeling a tad possessive about your treats, take a lesson from the ants. Even they understand the pleasure of sharing. Lastly, we investigated the captivating existence of penguins. These chilled-out creatures can endure temperatures as chilling as -76 degrees Fahrenheit. They have a slick strategy to escape predators. They burst out of the water at high speed to bewilder and dodge them. And the highlight? Penguins have a romantic tradition of proposing to their partners with a pebble. Quite a romantic saga that can warm the iciest of hearts. And there's our recap. Our world is brimming with startling and amusing facts. Stay intrigued and keep exploring. In this context, knowledge is not just power but also a barrel of laughs.